Hey, interwebs, how you doing? Wanted to talk a minute and talk about the new Disney Plus series, StarWars Maul, Shadow Lord. This takes place. Well, you figure that out. But Maul's ultimate goal throughout the series is 2 point. He wants to rebuild his criminal empire, and thusly, that's why he acts very much like Star Wars version of the Kingpin. He does not like getting his hands dirty unless he absolutely has to. He has united several groups as his muscle, including Mandalorians, which is impressive. And they either rob or set into motion rival gangs to take out each other to pave the way for him to consolidate power. Very Kingpin like. In the middle of all this, in the middle of one of his gigs, he senses a Padawan and her master, who are homeless, begging on the street. She is angry because, here's this once great Jedi who is begging for change so they can eat. Maul picks up on this. Maul needs an apprentice for his ultimate goal and to be his right hand man because he has a Mandalorian right now and she is good, very, very good. But it would be a little bit nicer to have an actual Jedi be his left hand. And he realizes that, especially towards his ultimate goal, which I'll get to in a minute. In the middle of all of this, we have another player who is he's just some dude. He's a basic beat cop who is trying to do right by his city and find out what the hell is going on up in here. And he also absolutely positively does not want the Empire involved in his business because he knows that if they get the alert and they show up, they'll cut everybody out. And hell, they'll fuck around and arrest cops for whatever reason they decide to deem as good. So that's the last thing he wants. So he realizes that he may be outmatched going up against Maul, who he doesn't know who Maul is right away. He especially doesn't he can't believe that he's seeing lightsabers these days. So apparently it's been a minute since anybody's used a lightsaber because they are trying to keep a low profile and hide from the Inquisitors. And if you remember that series on Disney, you know how the Inquisitors work. They are tasked with finding and wiping out any remnants of Jedis throughout the galaxy. So, and they come with the muscle of the Empire. So if they get involved, all of a sudden you're outnumbered by other Force users. And even Maul knows he's not quite to that point yet, which is another reason he's courting this Padawan to not only train her up so that he has a legit Force user in the event that the Inquisitors show up. Also, he needs her back up when he goes after the Sith Lord, which is like his real goal, is payback against this particular Sith Lord. So I will say that you all know that I'm a fan of animation, right? Anime. While obviously they're just going to stick with this computer generated thing, I wish that we had animation like Sword of the Stranger. I wish we even had animation like a lot of Korra, the Airbender. Remember that series? Good ass animation. Or even they use some of the animators from their own series, Star Wars Visions, because there was some really, really good animation going on up in there. And I wish they had hired a couple of those companies to do the animation for Star Wars. So the computer generated thing is a nitpicky thing for me, I know, but still, I just, having seen better animation, I wish they had gone that route. So, saying all that, if you are a fan of Maul, this is a no brainer. I mean, you're watching this series. If you are just picking up, I think you're going to be lost. You got some homework to do. All in all, I enjoyed the shit out of it, except nitpicking the animation. But I'm still going to give it an 8 out of 10 because it's the sound design, the music, and the colors, especially at night, the way they pop are excellent. So yeah, and you know what I am, how I am for a good sound design, almost as good as a good fight scene. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts.